everyone, this is Dr. Bonome. This is a sample of a critical assignment that a student in a previous course had submitted. You can see the title of her presentation here. Now keep in mind that it's just a sample meant to show you one of the many possible formats that you can use, and this student has obviously chosen to record her presentation using PowerPoint. I can't guarantee that this presentation was given 100%, but again, I just want you to use it as a format sample for your critical assignment, keeping in mind that a presentation is required with some sort of audio and visual components. So enjoy!
Alcohol, tobacco, and the use of other drugs has been an ongoing problem with high school age students and sometimes even younger. There have been efforts made to reduce these numbers, and while they have lowered slightly, the fight is still not over. In the National Survey on Drug Use and Health that was done in 2014 by the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, it was found that about 2/3 of people that are over the age of 12 had a drink of alcohol in the past year, with 6.4 of those people being able to be labeled as an alcoholic or having an alcohol use disorder. In 2012, it was reported that 58.3% of people tried alcohol for the first time before they were 18 years old. And in 1998, binge drinking among high school seniors was at a record high of 31.5%, and in 2014, that percentage was down to 19.4%. It was found that 25.2% of students over the age of 12 said they were current tobacco users. And in 2014, it was estimated that about 4.6 million middle school and high school students were current users of some sort of tobacco product, and along with that, 2.2 million of those were using 2 or more tobacco products. By starting to use nicotine products while in high school or younger, the chance of addiction or lifelong health problems were much greater. 10.2% of people over the age of 12 admitted to using illicit drugs in the past month. In 2011 to 2012, more than 50% of people over the age of 12 stated they had received pain medications for non-medical reasons from a friend or relative. And in a study done by the University of Michigan, the top 4 drugs among 12th graders in 2014 were marijuana with 35.1%, Adderall with 6.8%, synthetic marijuana with 5.8%, and then Vicodin with 4.8%. The use of alcohol, tobacco, or any other drug has a huge impact on the health and wellness of high school or middle school age students. The potential impact on health and wellness is that by using these products from an early age, the chances of forming some sort of addiction is much greater than someone who is starting at a legal or an older age. It also can have a large impact on brain development by slowing it down or causing it to not fully develop as much as it could if you started using these products at an older age where your brain is fully developed. It is important to target students now before they develop an addiction or some sort of dependence on alcohol, tobacco, or other drugs. Public health workers have been working hard to reduce the number of students that were using any sort of alcohol, tobacco, or other drugs. One program that was being used was students that were attending an alternative high school participated in a program that incorporated prevention and cessation programs in the classroom in an effort to reduce the number of students that were using tobacco, alcohol, or any other drugs. Researchers found that when these prevention tactics were delivered in a classroom setting, they're actually effective and show positive results. Another way that public health workers have found that was effective was using e-interventions, and these were used among first-year college students. They were text messages, emails, or even podcasts that were sent to students with different alcohol education facts. This program has been shown to be effective because, as we all know, students are always on their cell phones. Another tactic that could be used to lower the number of students that are using these products is to get parents involved. If the students' parents were to know what was being taught in these classrooms and reinforcing them in the home, students may be more receptive to what was being taught to them. It is important to pinpoint a program that is effective in reducing the number of teens that were using any sort of alcohol, tobacco, or other drugs so that a national program could be implemented in schools nationwide. So many prevention programs have been done, some successful and some not. If researchers can figure out what parts worked and which parts did not, they might be able to form a plan of how to lower the current number of teens using alcohol, tobacco, or other drugs.